My dear students, another important bits which is vital for JEE mains and NEET competitive examinations in periodic table. This is also benefit for CSIR net all set exams also because periodic table I already informed you the most vital, most important heart of the chemistry. You go for question. The correct decreasing order of the first ionization energy of the elements phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine is. Let me repeat. The correct decreasing order of the first ionization energy of the elements phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine is. The first, the correct decreasing order of the first ionization energy of the element phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine is. Here four options are there. If you go observation regarding this question, if you go for, you know the atomic number of phosphorus 15, 3s2 3p3, atomic number of sulfur 3s2 3p4, atomic number of chlorine 3s2 3p5, 3s2 3p5. Okay, but here kindly remember phosphorus has half-filled configuration. Half-filled configuration. If it is half-filled configuration, more stable, more stable, more stable. 3s to 3p half-filled configuration, more stable. Okay, so phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. They were arranged in third period. Sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine. So they will undergo third period. So generally what we know, if you go third period, if you go from left to right in a period, the atomic size decreases, IP increases. IP increases due to small size. IP increases due to small size. So generally the tendency in a period, atomic size decreases for which IP increases due to small size. Okay, so if you should take phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine, if you take phosphorus, sulfur and chlorine, actually as per tendency phosphorus less than sulfur less than chlorine. In a period phosphorus atomic size is less than sulfur less than chlorine. So what happened, the IP values from left to right, that is phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, gradually increases because size size decreases, size decreases from in a period from left to right, size decreases, size decreases. So phosphorus less than sulfur less than chlorine, IP values increases. So phosphorus less than sulfur less than chlorine, so IP actually this must be in this order, but some exception is there. You know, already I explained phosphorus has half-filled configuration, that is 3s to 3p3 configuration, for which completely stable, so more IP. Phosphorus has more IP. Phosphorus has more IP than sulfur. Phosphorus has more IP than sulfur. Phosphorus has more IP than sulfur. Sulfur. So please note it. For which actually phosphorus less than sulfur less than chlorine. But there is exception here. Sulfur less than phosphorus. Phosphorus less than chlorine. That is the correct answer. Or you can say chlorine is greater than phosphorus, greater than sulfur. You will know the values. IP of phosphorus is 1011.8 kilojoules per mole. Sulfur is 999.6. Chlorine is 1251.2. So you know very well. Chlorine is highest ionization energy. The next is phosphorus. The next is phosphorus. Chlorine is highest electronegativity energy because smaller this left to right, size decreases, IP increases. So chlorine, it was third period. So chlorine size decreases, for which the more IP, first point. The next, actually you have to write sulfur, but why it has deviated? Phosphorus has off-field configuration, so more stable, more IP, for which phosphorus has 1011.8p, the next sulfur. So kindly keep it in mind. Chlorine IP is greater than phosphorus, is greater than sulfur. Chlorine highest to IP. The next, don't think sulfur. The next phosphorus, because phosphorus has half-filled configuration. So the next sulfur. Chlorine greater than phosphorus, less than sulfur. Or you can write sulfur less than phosphorus, less than chlorine. Whatever the answer may be correct. This is this is wrong. Actually, people will think in this way. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is correct answer. This is correct answer. Chlorine greater than phosphorus, greater than sulfur. Or what you have tried? Sulfur greater than, less than phosphorus, less than chlorine. You can write. You can write sulfur. You can write sulfur less than phosphorus, less than chlorine, or chlorine greater than phosphorus, greater than sulfur. Both answers are correct. Thank you.